At last! I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. My compliments on your improvised utilization of the fire suppressant system. I do admire a man of ingenuity. Oh no, my business is in trade, not owing others the burden of a favor. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why? Ah yes. Phineas must have sent you. I knew I was delayed by MSI and the Iconoclasts. The idiots were scrambling all transmissions to override each other's broad. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver so I can input the needed adjustments. You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here. Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Terrific. Is that... Of course, ask me what you will. They are a curious lot. Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. Not in his. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights. I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1 once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night. Some say Graham suffers from... I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights. You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who... I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership. Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring, but MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over... Precisely. Without me, they never would have done... Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time. Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information. What? Now, if you wanted... There are so many members. If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status. Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me. Luckily for you, Not much, admittedly. I do... There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations. I am not Luckily for you, I am a very... How low you seemingly... I may have a secret for you. For the right exchange. They are... Luckily... Give my regards to...
Testing 1, 2, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. Take care out there. What in the nebula? Wait, a message just broke through. It's a mayday. They've breached the atmosphere. Black holes. Did you see that? Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers. Oh well, a pity for the crew. But Hiram? Architect saved me from swimming. Yes. Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Ourselves... Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably Ah, I see you. We could use our message. Listen, I don't care. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more...
Marauder is a dead or dying one.
All's quiet again. Thanks for the easy payday, stranger. Maybe C3 ought to hire you.
How'd you get up here? Through the caves? Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. See, the thing is, I'm with the corporate compliance crew. We're mercs. And our current contract mandates that we annihilate any creatures...
Allow me to intervene. It's... All right. First things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need to know what your role in your organization is. A lean but efficient corporate structure. What are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume. Well, that's a pickle.
Shucks, Lance.
I do love when you think...
Anything else you need? Trying to say we didn't do our job? We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold. That's right. He's a hands-on type. Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours. Space no.
A mite cold-blooded, ain't he, Donald?
Done. Use this. Or his body. The guy calls himself the...
Don?
No dispute.
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold. Means it's still holding the post then. Good. You might head on back. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be... Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. Then we call it even between us. The corporate model is the oldest. Our system works. We've racked up more Wow. We haven't. We'll just say you were a subcontractor. Yes, that'll do. We exercised our finest judgment in hiring you, you know?